Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? First recite dua. Rabbi zidni ilma. O my Lord, advance me in knowledge. This is your online class of chemistry and the topic is atomic structure of an atom. Atom. The most greatest miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Glory of Almighty Allah, who is the creator of this universe and is constantly supervising it. In a very small particle like atom, he has fitted even a smaller proton and neutron in an extremely small central place called nucleus. So, whoever does an atom's weight of good will see its result. And nothing is hidden from your Lord. The weight of an atom on the earth or in the heaven, not what is less than that, or what is greater than that, but is in a clear record. An atom is the smallest constituent units of ordinary matter that constitute our chemical elements. Every solid, liquid, gas, and plasma is composed of neutral or ionized atoms. Atom consists of three basic parts: electron, proton, and neutron. The nucleus is center of the atom, contains the proton which have positive charge and neutron which have no charge. The outermost regions of atom are called electron shell and contain the electrons which have negative charge. All these atoms are arranged in a periodic table. Periodic table of an element is a tabular display of the chemical elements which are arranged by atomic number, electronic configuration, and atomic mass. There are 118 elements have been discovered. Now all these elements arranged in a periodic table. Look at this element hydrogen. The atomic number of hydrogen is 1 and atomic mass is also 1. Now what is atomic number and atomic mass? Atomic number, it is also called proton number, and its symbol is Z. Of a chemical elements is the number of protons found in the nucleus of every atom of that element. Now look here. This is the atomic structure of carbon. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 number of electrons are present. So the atomic number of carbon is 6. Now, the atomic mass. The mass of an atom of a chemical elements expressed in atomic mass unit. It is approximately equivalent to the number of proton and neutron in the atom. Now, here is a symbol of oxygen. The atomic number of oxygen is 8 and the atomic mass of oxygen is 16. Now, here is an element of helium. First number is 2, which represent atomic number or number of proton or number of electrons. This number lacks us now how many protons are there in a neutral atom. This is also the same as the number of electrons. And 4 is the mass number. This is the number of neutrons and protons. So the mass number is represented by A, which is the number of proton plus number of neutron. And the atomic number is represented by Z, which is the number of proton and number of electrons. Look at this diagram. In the carbon atom, there are 6 protons are present, so its atomic number is 6, and 6 number of neutron is present. The sum of proton and neutron is called atomic mass. Atomic number is equal to number of electron and number of proton. It means in hydrogen, the atomic number is 1, so number of electron is also 1 and number of proton is also 1. And the number of carbon is 6 atomic number, and its number of electrons 6 and proton is also 6. Now in atomic mass, number of proton plus number of neutron. The atomic mass of sodium is 23, which is the sum of 11 plus 12. And the atomic mass of oxygen is 16, proton plus neutron. 8 plus 8 is equals to 16. Now, electronic configuration. The ways in which electrons are arranged into various orbitals around the nuclei of atoms are called electron configuration. It means how many number of shells are present in each element and how many number of electrons is present in each shell. According to Bohr atomic model, first shell is called K shell, second is called L shell, third is called M shell, and fourth is called N shell. Now, Hund is a scientist which discovered the rules of electronic configuration. According to Hund, in K shell, only 2 electrons are present. When this shell completed, new shell is formed, second shell L, and in L shell only 8 electrons are filled. Now in third shell M, 8 or 18 shell electrons are present, and in last shell N, 32 electrons are present. Those substances or elements which follow this rule, this element is called stable. Those elements which don't follow this rule, this is called unstable. So, electrons donate or accept different electrons, 1, 2, 4, any there, to complete their electronic configuration. So, In chemistry, the valence or valency of an element is a measure of its combining power with other atoms when it forms chemical compounds. For example, in sodium, 11 electrons are present. The atomic number of sodium is 11. So 11 electrons are present. In K shell, according to Hund rule, only 2 electrons are filled. And then in A shell, 8 electron, 2 and 8, 10. And in last valence shell, only 1 electron is present. This is called last valence shell. According to Hund rule, in M shell, 8 electrons are present. So it is unstable. So sodium accepts 7 electrons or donate 1 electron. It is easy to donate 1 electron. So sodium follow the Hund's rule and donates its 1 electron and have positive charge. Those substances or elements which donate 1 electron, 2 or 3 electrons have positive charge. How many electrons sodium donate? 1 electron. So the valency of sodium is 1. Now look at another example. Oxygen atom. Atomic number of oxygen is 8. So there are 8 number of electrons present in oxygen. In K shell, it is also called inner shell. 2 electrons are present, and in outermost shell, last valence shell, 6 electrons are present. 2 and 6 form 8 electrons. Symbol of oxygen is O and its electronic configuration is K2L8. Electronic configuration means how many number of shell are used. 2 shell are used, K and L, and how many number of electrons in each shell. Now, in last valence shell means L shell, 6 electrons are present. So, according to one rule, it is unstable. So, oxygen complete their octet, accept 2 electrons. When here 2 electrons, 6 and 2, 8, and complete their octet. So, oxygen accept 2 electrons and have negative charge. Those elements which accept the electron have negative charge. How many electrons oxygen accepted? 2 electrons. So oxygen have -2 valency. Now another example is chlorine. Here is chlorine. The atomic number of chlorine is 17. Now draw the atomic structure of chlorine. Here is nucleus, and then in first orbit only two elements are present. In K shell, two electrons are present, one and one, two. After this, next shell is formed, which is called L shell. In L shell, 8 electrons are present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, 2 and 8, 10, 7 are left. Now, another shell is formed, which is called M shell. Atomic number of chlorine is 17. So, fill here 17 electrons because atomic number and number of electrons are same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, this is a K shell. How many number of electrons is present? Only 2 electrons. And in L shell, how many number of electrons are present? 8. 2 and 8, 18. 2 and 8, 10. And in this M shell, 7 electrons are present. So, according to Hund rule, there are 8 electrons are present in M shell, but here is 7. So, chlorine have deficiency of 1 electron. So, it is Hc. Chlorine accept 1 electron or donate 7 electrons. It is easy for chlorine accept 1 electron. So, the valency of chlorine is -1. Valency of chlorine is -1. Why -1? Because chlorine accept 1 electron to follow the Hund rule and complete their octet. Accept 1 electron and form 8 electron in their last valence shell. So it is stable. Is it clear? Now, those elements which accept electron have negative charge, and those elements which donate electron have positive charge. Is it clear? इसको आप इस तरह से भी याद रख सकते हैं कि जब हम सदका या खैरात देते हैं तो ये हमारा पॉजिटिव पॉइंट है. ठीक, किसी को कोई चीज डोनेट करना, इट्स अ पॉजिटिव पॉइंट. बट भीख मांगना, किसी से कोई चीज लेना, ठीक, वो हमारा क्या है? नेगेटिव पॉइंट. सो दोस एलिमेंट्स which donate a number of electron have positive charge, and those elements which accept a number of electron have negative charge. Is it clear, all of you? Now, see next example. Next example is ammonium. Ammonium. The atomic number of ammonium is 13. Now draw the structure of ammonium. Here is nucleus in which proton and neutron are present. Now, second is after nucleus, K shell is present. In K shell, according to Hund rule, only 2 electrons are present. After filling K shell, L shell is formed. In L shell, how many number of electrons are present? 8 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Is it clear? Now 2 and 8, 10, and then another shell is formed, which is called M shell. In M shell, 3 electrons are present. So 13 electrons are present in ammonium. So according to Hund rule, in M shell, 8 electrons are present, but here is only 3 electrons are present. How many deficiency of electrons? 3. So ammonium donate 3 electrons and its valency is +3. +3. And its electronic configuration is K2, and in L shell 8 electrons are present, and in M shell 3 electrons are present. Is it clear, all of you? Now, Jazakallah khair.